In the sacred heart of May 2025, as the sun radiates through your earthy domain and the cosmic wheel grinds forward with resolute intention, you, Taurus, stand at the edge of a luminous threshold. The universe is whispering ancient secrets into your soul's ear, secrets that only those who have walked through both fire and silence can understand. This is not a season for mild shifts or superficial joy. This is metamorphosis wrapped in velvet. A profound rebirth awaits you, one that demands both surrender and celebration. Before we continue, if these words are already resonating with the quiet truths in your heart, take a moment to subscribe and leave a comment below. Your voice and your presence matter deeply here, and your energy helps this sacred space grow. The veil lifts, astrological gateways. The full flower moon in Scorpio on May 12th illuminates your sky from across the zodiac, casting its deep, intuitive light upon your relationships, fears, and the shadows you have long buried. This moon does not ask questions, it reveals answers. Emotions may surge, unspoken truths may spill like ink across your inner canvas, and yet, within this storm, there is a cleansing. Let this moon strip away the illusions you no longer need, those false skins you've worn to keep the peace, to avoid conflict, to seem stable while your soul trembled. Just 2 days before, on May 10th, Mercury enters your sign, Taurus. The voice of reason meets the spirit of grounded thought. Your mind sharpens, your words carry weight. Communication becomes your spell work. Use this time to write your vision, to speak your desires into the fertile soil of the universe. What you declare now becomes a sacred contract. And then, as the sky burns with subtle electricity, comes the Uranus Cazimi on May 17th, when this agent of chaos and revolution aligns with the sun in your sign. Uranus, the awakener, the disruptor, becomes one with your identity. You may experience sudden insights, jolting clarity, or even the kind of radical change that at first feels like loss, but is, in truth, the sacred shattering that makes space for divine alignment. From collapse to creation, Taurus, your soul has endured earthquakes, internal tremors that reshaped your landscape. This month is not the start of the storm, it is the arrival at its still golden eye. The cards revealed a powerful message. The world, Ace of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles, a trinity of culmination, opportunity, and legacy. The world is your cosmic applause, a nod from the divine that you have completed a soul cycle. You are no longer who you were. Something ancient has died, and something enduring is being born. But remember, completion is not an end, it is a womb. What follows is the birth of the real dream. The Ace of Pentacles descends like a blessing. This is your chance, Taurus. The seed of something precious lands in your hands. It could be love, it could be money, it could be the idea that changes everything. Whatever it is, you must nurture it like sacred flame. Opportunity has a heartbeat, and right now it is pulsing in your palm. The Ten of Pentacles roots this energy deep into the earth. This is the card of family, of legacy, of the wealth that matters. Not just financial, but emotional, ancestral, spiritual. Something you create now, an agreement, a home, a child, a business, will endure beyond your name. This is what happens when Taurus listens to the whisper of the stars and builds with purpose. Shift the lens, shape the world. But even with blessings so radiant, there is a voice within you still tied to doubt. The Four of Cups appears not as condemnation, but as a mirror. You've grown accustomed to expecting little. Perhaps because life taught you not to hope too hard. Perhaps because others disappointed you. But this card urges you to lift your gaze. There is magic just outside your field of focus. Miracles appear when we dare to believe again. It's time to interpret your world differently. The same life, seen through awakened eyes, becomes paradise. Symbolic rebirth. This chapter may also bring forth news of birth, perhaps literal, perhaps symbolic. Pregnancy, childbirth, or even the spiritual conception of a new identity may arise. If not for you, for someone close to your heart. The family expands in laughter and light. Your home may shift, your role may deepen. Some may even find themselves drawn toward buying a house or returning to a place of origin. Don't resist these nudges. They are coded messages from your destiny. There is healing here, there is grounding. There is a future building itself through you. And so it begins. This is only the beginning, Taurus. In the parts that follow, we will delve into the mystery of love rising from the ashes, of a soul companion drawing near, of strength forged in the silence of old wounds, and the divine orchestration guiding it all. You are not walking alone. Someone, seen or unseen, is stepping onto the path beside you. As the full moon wanes and its glow softens across the canvas of your inner world, Taurus, you begin to see it clearly. What once was no longer holds dominion over what will be. The echo of your past is still faintly present. Voices, mistakes, abandoned dreams. But the call of the future is louder now, insistent and warm like the pulse of spring beneath thawing soil. This second phase of your journey is a dance between grief and rebirth. Here, your soul walks barefoot over the ash of what you've let burn, and from that sacred ground, the embers of a new life rise. The tower has fallen. Let it. The presence of the tower, 9 of swords and 5 of pentacles, reveals that something within you, perhaps even around you, has collapsed. The tower never falls without cause. It is the hand of spirit reshaping your life by force, when gentler signs have been ignored. And Taurus, as a sign who often clings for comfort, you know how hard it is to release the structures that once made you feel safe. You might have lost something: money, a relationship, a dream, even your sense of identity. There may have been betrayal, unexpected news, or the slow erosion of something precious until there was nothing left to hold. And yet, this is not a punishment. This is initiation. The tower crumbles so that you no longer build on sand. What you construct now will last lifetimes because it is birthed from truth, not illusion. Grief is a gate. The 9 of swords shows the weight of sleepless nights, of thoughts looping endlessly, of what-ifs and regrets. It acknowledges your pain, not to make you dwell in it, but to honor your humanity. This card reminds you that even the most grounded soul can feel lost when the earth shifts beneath them. Taurus, you are allowed to mourn. You are allowed to cry, to scream, to question, but do not mistake your grief for your destiny. You are moving through it, not into it. This is a passage, not a prison. The 5 of Pentacles speaks to scarcity, to the ache of being overlooked or unsupported. But within this card lies a hidden gift. In every depiction, there is always a sanctuary nearby, a chapel window glowing in the dark. Help is present, love is present, but pride, shame, or fear may blind you to it. Reach out, ask, receive. Alchemy of power, the mago, the chariot, and strength. From the ashes, you rise as the magician. No longer waiting for a savior, you become your own. This archetype reveals your true power, Taurus, the ability to take all that you've lived through and forge it into gold. Your pain is not a weight, it is material. Your past is not a burden, it is a map. You are the one who knows what to do next. Trust that. The chariot propels you forward. This is movement, this is triumph. It says, enough waiting, enough weeping, we ride, and you do, not with recklessness, but with resolve. The horses that once pulled you in opposing directions now gallop in rhythm. You are guided, you are focused, you are not broken, you are in motion. Then comes strength, not the brute kind, but the quiet, unshakable force that comes from surviving. You don't need to prove anything. Your resilience speaks without words. You are not trembling, you are taming. Letting go of the troublemaker. There's a presence here, a figure who sought to control, deceive, or drain you. Perhaps they wore a mask of charm or obligation. Perhaps you loved them, perhaps you feared them. Their energy echoes in the cards, lingering like smoke. But the message is clear. Distance is divine protection. This person may still try to pull on your energy, demanding, provoking, guilt-tripping. But you now see the game. You no longer play. Your detachment is not coldness, it is wisdom. This liberation is part of your joy, Taurus. Do not underestimate how free your heart will feel when their shadow no longer follows you. Dreams rebuilt with sacred hands. Beyond survival lies creation. The energies of Seven of Cups and Seven of Pentacles suggest you are dreaming again. Tentatively, curiously, let it happen. The dreams may seem lofty, even childish, but let them live. Each one is a spark. The Seven of Pentacles affirms, with patience and perseverance, these visions take root. Nothing you imagine now is wasted. A companion may be present here, someone who shares these dreams with you, perhaps quietly, perhaps with wonder. They are not yet at the finish line, but they walk beside you, step by step. If you have someone in your life who listens to your dreams, who doesn't rush your growth, who believes in your future, hold them close. If you're still waiting for them, trust. They are near. The wheel and the star. Fate accelerates. The wheel of fortune spins in your favor. Something delayed now quickens. A cycle you thought closed reopens with new potential. An unexpected twist reveals that life is conspiring for you, not against you. And there, glimmering at the edge of your story, is the star. This is not a promise of perfection, it is a promise of purpose. The pain wasn't pointless, the loss wasn't empty. What you went through didn't just happen to you, it happened for you. And now, the light that seemed so far away draws closer. You are walking toward it, Taurus. You are becoming it. As we journey deeper into this sacred May, the soil of your soul begins to soften. The storms that once left you trembling are now retreating into memory. And from the quiet earth, new roots take hold. In this stillness, this fertile pause, love enters. But not the love you once begged for, Taurus. Not the kind you had to chase or shape yourself to fit. This love is different. It does not rush, it does not demand. It arrives like a promise long forgotten, true, unwavering, magnetic. Love that stands beside you. The presence of the lovers. 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, and King of Wands signals that someone is here or drawing close with a purpose stitched to your soul's path. This isn't just attraction. This isn't just longing. This is alignment. If you're in a relationship, know this. Your partner is rising with you. The 8 of Pentacles reveals their silent labor, their commitment not just to the bond, but to growth. They may be learning how to love you better, how to build a future worthy of your heart's truth. Actions will speak louder than promises now. Watch how they show up. The 6 of Pentacles confirms reciprocity. What you give, you will receive. No more one-sided stories. No more emotional starvation. Love becomes an exchange of sacred energy, a mutual offering. And in that exchange, something holy is born. If you're single, the King of Wands appears as a beacon. Someone watches you, not from a place of distance, but from admiration. This person sees your fire, your sensuality, your strength. They are drawn not just to your beauty, but to your spirit. Expect gifts, messages, unexpected meetings. There's warmth here, there's desire, and more than that, there's intention. This person is not playing games. They are playing for keeps, defining the undefined. Sometimes we meet someone and we feel it before we can explain it. You may be in a connection that isn't clearly labeled yet. Friends with potential, a flirtation on the edge, a soul from your past returning with new depth. The lovers invites you to ask yourself, is this union nourishing my truth or tempting my fears? If the answer is truth, lean in. This part of your journey is about choice, choosing yourself, choosing connection, choosing the life that mirrors the love you know you deserve. Soul echoes from afar. There is another energy here, a presence far away, yet deeply tethered to you. They may not be in your life right now, but they dream of you. They feel your absence. In the quiet hours they remember. The cards speak of longing, of distance, of what might have been. And yet the message is not to wait. It is to honor what was, bless it, and keep walking. If this soul is meant to return, they will. If not, They have already shaped you. Release with grace. If this message feels like it's speaking to your soul, this is your invitation to join our community of awakened hearts. Subscribe now and share what's unfolding in your life in the comments. We grow brighter together. The body speaks, the spirit listens. If you've recently felt unwell, tired, ill, heavy, the cards recognize your physical vessel. Your body is your home, Taurus, your sanctuary. The shifts you've undergone emotionally have rippled into the flesh, but healing is underway. You may find yourself suddenly craving rest, nourishment, movement. Follow these impulses. They are not indulgences, they are guidance. The body does not lie. Let it lead you into balance. The cosmos supports this renewal. The ongoing influence of Jupiter in your 6th house, now harmonizing with Capricorn, empowers your routines. The mundane becomes miraculous. Simple changes bring sweeping results. Start small, drink water, breathe deeply. Love your body like the divine altar it is, the unseen miracle. The cards whisper of an incoming gift, material or emotional. It may arrive unexpectedly, a message, a letter, a voice you haven't heard in a while. It may be a new job, an opportunity, or a friend who says the exact words your heart needs. It may even be silence, sacred, healing silence, that finally lets you hear your own truth. Whatever form it takes, this gift is a sign you are seen. The universe has not forgotten you, the anchor within. Through it all, remember this: you are not at the mercy of life. You are the co-creator. The magician still walks with you. The chariot still drives you forward. The strength within you still holds steady. The presence of this supportive soul, this partner, friend, or ally, will remind you that even the fiercest storms are softer when shared. You are no longer alone, and perhaps you never were. There comes a moment in every sacred journey where the soul no longer asks, "Will it happen?" but instead whispers with quiet certainty, "It is unfolding." Taurus, you have entered that moment. This chapter of your evolution is not about yearning, it is about receiving, not about waiting. It is about remembering who you are, what you carry, and why the world is better because you walk it with purpose. The 10 of Pentacles returns, a blessing of blood and spirit. As if to echo your soul's contract, the 10 of Pentacles makes another appearance. This card is no coincidence, it is a divine confirmation. The energy of foundation, legacy, and ancestral approval surrounds you now. You are being guided not only by your choices, but by the wisdom of those who came before you. Your family, biological or chosen, is entering a season of healing. Expect reconnections, shared laughter, and the dissolving of ancient rifts. If you've longed for harmony in your lineage, it is coming. If you've carried burdens that were not yours to hold, they begin to fall away like dried leaves. This is more than reconciliation. This is reclamation. Home, land, and sacred roots. There is powerful energy around real estate, land, and home. The cards show images of keys, contracts, doors opening. If you've dreamt of buying a home, moving or returning to a place that once held your spirit, know this: it is closer than you believe. Uranus, still active in your sign, continues to shake loose the dust of stagnation. You are no longer meant to stay where you were. You are evolving. Your space must evolve with you. For some, this means a literal move. For others, it is a psychic relocation, a shift in how you feel about your body, your past, your path. You are building a sanctuary, Taurus. Not just for yourself, but for the generations that follow. Wealth in all its forms, abundance flows, not only through coins, but through time, energy, creativity, and community. A seed you once planted, perhaps even forgot, is now sprouting. Opportunities multiply. You may receive unexpected income, promotions, or offers. The Ace of Pentacles promises not just gain, but sustainable, grounded prosperity. But more than anything, Taurus, you are learning what wealth truly means. Peace is wealth. Sleep is wealth. Being surrounded by love is wealth. Having the freedom to choose your day, your mood, your movement, that is the richness the soul longs for. You are not just attracting abundance, you are becoming it. The voice of the ancestors. At night, in dreams or waking visions, you may feel a presence, goosebumps, a whisper, a sensation of being held. This is your spiritual lineage reaching out. They walk with you. They are proud of you. Some of them never knew how to heal in their lifetimes, but you are doing it now. You are breaking the chains. You are building the bridge. And because of you, they are finally free. Karmic contracts and sacred closure. The cards speak of an ending, one that brings more peace than pain. Perhaps it is a relationship, a belief, a job, or even a version of yourself. This closure is not cruel. It is sacred. It is the final signature on a soul agreement that has run its course. Forgive, release, move on with grace. This ending creates a vacuum, and into that space flows something new, perhaps even something miraculous. Oracular guidance. Say what you mean. The oracle speaks. Express your truth. Now is not the time for hiding, apologizing, or shrinking. Say the thing you've been holding back. Let your authenticity shape the air around you. Speak to the ones who matter. Speak to your own reflection. Speak to the divine. Words, once released, become spells. The river of transformation. Again, the theme of transformation and change rises from the deck. This is no longer symbolic. It is physical, emotional, celestial. The waters you once feared to cross are now calm beneath your feet. You are not drifting. You are steering. Aesthetic shifts may occur now too. Hair, clothing, style, body. This is not vanity. It is ceremony. You are dressing your truth. You are sculpting the outer to match the inner. Honor this impulse. Let your external world mirror the internal revolution. Numerology and astrology speak. The numbers 5, 7, and 8 appear, symbols of challenge, spiritual initiation, and karmic reward. Jupiter blesses your 6th house of routine and health, joined by Capricorn's drive. The message is clear. What you do daily creates the life you desire. Honor your body, clean your space, speak your mantras. Practice the future as if it were already here, because it is. And now, dear Taurus, you stand at the edge of the horizon, no longer waiting, no longer unsure. What was once hidden is now revealed. What was once feared is now embraced. You are not who you were when this journey began. You are more. The embrace of the soul aligned. The cards sing of a final revelation, the lovers, the star, and the wheel of fortune. This trinity of light seals your transformation with cosmic elegance. The lovers rise again, not just as a symbol of romance, but of divine choice. The universe is placing you in front of a decision that will shape the next era of your life. This is no longer about good versus bad. It's about resonance, about what feeds your spirit, what aligns with your soul, what honors your evolution. The star blesses this choice. It speaks of healing completed, of the soul's voice returning after a long silence. It says what you've hoped for is already reaching for you. This is not just hope, it is recognition, it is reunion, it is the soul remembering its own brilliance. And the wheel, the wheel. This card turns now in your favor, spinning with the power of your ancestors, your desires, and your decisions. Where once there was delay, now there is divine timing. The thing you thought was lost is no longer lost. It is returning, transformed. Love, finally arriving whole. If you are in partnership, the road opens before you. Your person sees you, supports you, grows with you. Expect forward momentum. Shared dreams manifesting, perhaps even news of children, shared homes or sacred vows. If you are alone, you are no longer waiting. You are attracting. You are no longer yearning. You are preparing. The one meant for you is already walking the path drawn by your frequency. Let them arrive when the stars are right. They will. This is not a love that takes. This is a love that expands, gifts from the divine. In the days ahead, you will receive confirmation. A message, a number, a sign. It will arrive in a moment of stillness or in the center of your joy. You will feel it like a pulse in your chest. It will say, yes, you are on the right path. Keep going. And beyond this sign lies more. Opportunities long denied now flow easily. Resources once withheld are released. Healing you thought impossible becomes reality. A wish, one you buried in the quiet, awakens and comes alive. You are the creator. Now the magician returns to your side. You are no longer hoping for a life. You are crafting one. With your words, with your choices, with your frequency. You are the spell, Taurus, the miracle, the message. The world no longer defines you. You define the world, closing portals with grace. Some stories, some people, some versions of you will fall away now. Let them, not with bitterness, but with gratitude. They served their purpose. You honored your part. Now is the time for open hands and forward gaze. There is more love, more joy, more life. You are ready. If this journey moved you, if your spirit felt seen, I invite you to subscribe and become part of this circle of transformation. Leave a comment with the word rebirth if you're claiming this energy. You are not alone. You are never alone.